Welcome to the Voice of the Coast. I am your host, Danica Long. With me, we have Leslie Broussard. She is one of two individuals. We'll be talking about Louisiana Shop Hop. That one is definitely not even a tongue twister, but it's definitely one you want to articulate and really get out there. But the Louisiana Shop Hop, you are the owner of Quilt of Many Colors. And this is very interesting because a lot of times you think of quilters, is just the stigma, or maybe the stereotype, rather. The stereotype is that it's just little old ladies, but that's not true at all.
No, it's not. We're trying to get the young crowd involved in it also.
Mm-hmm. I would think that's something that is kind of it's a time-honored tradition, and I myself wish I had taken part of it because I can sew a little hole, here. I know how to do a little something, but to me, it's just one of those things that it's kind of becoming a lost art if you don't try to pick it up again. But quilting is more than just quilts.
Right. We do projects such as purses, totes, wallets, bags. I mean, there's so much more involved in it.
Right. And is it kind of a peaceful craft? Is it something you just find a lot of zen, and are you at peace when you do it?
Sometimes, until you get aggravated, and then you want to throw everything out in the highway right there.
Right, okay.
But most of the time it is.
And I can imagine it's kind of a support group because it's other ladies and you're all kind of working through those frustrations together.
Yes, so we have days, which is usually Wednesdays, where women come in and just sew for the day, and everybody talks and laughs. And, if you have any questions or help, there's usually somebody there that'll help you. And so it's a lot of fun.
Right. So Quilt of Many Colors is located in Morgan City on Brasher Avenue, but the Louisiana Shop Hop is actually going to take place in various parts of Louisiana, including Morgan City. And I love this. And anytime we can talk about cha-ching, bringing that economic development to St. Mary Parish, I love to talk about it. So tell me a little rundown of the 2023 Shop Hop event.
Okay, so you buy a passport, which is $5. You go to every store, which is Morgan City, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Abita Springs, New Iberia, Morgan City, Lafayette. You get your passport stamped in each store, and it registers you to win a Bernina sewing machine, a 3-day retreat for 7 people. That's the grand prizes. Every store has a $250 gift basket you can win. It has gift certificates from each store, $100, $50. You can win fat quarters. So there's a lot. Right. Each store also gives out a gift bag if you have a passport. So there's a lot you can win throughout the whole process.
And Quilt of Many Colors is kind of a special store because you're really the only store within miles that services quilters.
Correct.
Yes. Yep. What's the closest store?
New Iberia and Baton Rouge.
So which means going east and west, we right here
or in the center.
Only. Right. That's awesome. So of course we're welcoming about how many people do you expect to come into this area, and what is the time span? Is it a day, a week? How long is it?
Last year we had almost 700 people come through our store. It begins July 27th through August 5th, excluding Sundays.
Which means hopefully we'll have a lot of those individuals who travel to our area to stay in the hotels, go out to eat. And there's actually a story you told me that you sent a lot of folks to one of our local restaurants. And what was the review?
Well, we tried to help out all the local restaurants and stuff here. Tampico's, Rita Mae's did really good. We had Boilin' Mad, which did really good, and unfortunately they just closed.
But there's another business there, so they can still go there.
Yeah, there is. Brody's is open there now. Atchafalaya did a pretty good amount of business from us. So it not only benefited us, but it benefited the restaurants here too. And we did have some people that stayed in hotels too, because we're kind of midway. Yeah. So it helped everybody in St. Mary Parish.
So the last year, about 700 people came through our area, and what do you anticipate this year?
Hopefully, we have 700 and more this time.
Let's see if we can double it.
Yes, we could only hope.
Yes. Now there's again a stereotype when it comes to quilters, right? You think it's little old ladies, but there's one gentleman that came through and it kind of blew your mind, right?
Yeah, we actually have men that come through. There was this kind of what you call rough, kind of like biker dress guy that we kind of thought was with his wife, but he actually was looking for fabric and purchased fabric. So there's a lot of guys out there that quilt too. And I mean, he bought, like a bunch of fabric, you know, and sewing notions and different things. So.
Awesome. Well, see, this is open for anybody. So if you've kind of had it on your mind, you're thinking about it, can anybody become a part of it? I mean, or do you have to register? How does that happen?
Shop Hop?
Yes.
You are welcome to come shop anytime. You don't have to buy the passport. The passport just gets you the grand prizes, you know. But anybody can come shop and see what it's all about.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. Again, Leslie Broussard, and we're going to bring in your tag team partner. She'll be in to talk a little bit more about Louisiana Shop Hop and just how long it's been around, because this is actually my very first time of hearing about it. But anytime you can bring those type of crowds, that's great. Come on back right here on The Voice of the Coast. Welcome back to the Voice of the Coast. Again, I'm your host, Danica Long. With me, we have Tracey Matthiews. Just a minute ago, we talked to Leslie Broussard. They are the tag team that is involved with Quilt of Many Colors, which is located right here in Morgan City on Brasher Avenue. But they have an event that's coming up later this month in July. Will run until August 5th. And that is Louisiana Shop Hop. Now, of course, this is my first time hearing about it, but this is the second time it's been to our area. However, Shop Hop is not a new event.
No, it's not. It actually has been around, from of my knowledge, over 10 years, because Leslie and I have been having the store for 5. And so, of course, it's only our second year. But when they had the other fabric store, the local fabric store that was in Berwick, they were involved in it. Right. And so, like I said before, I got involved in the store for 5 years. I used to participate, you know, and so it's a lot of fun.
Yes, and I'm sure it's really nice to have individuals come to your area, come to your store, and especially being that this is the only one within miles.
Correct.
But I'd like to get a little personal with you. How long have you been sewing?
I've been sewing before, I would say probably 5 and up. And believe it or not, I still have my first sewing machine.
Come on. Wow. And look, when I talk to you about it, I can see how happy it makes you.
Yeah. And so I actually taught Leslie. Leslie and I have been friends since 2nd grade. Aww. And so one day she called me and she was like, I want to learn how to sew. So I told her to come over. I taught her how to sew. And then from there, that's where we opened the shop.
Come on. What is one of your prize sewing pieces?
I don't want to brag on myself.
Girl, do it. It's okay. It'll be immortalized on tape forever.
I have lots and lots of talents.
Okay,
so
you've been doing this since you were 5, so you're a master sewer.
I not only sew, we also do embroidery work.
Okay.
We sew. We do at the shop. We quilt. So it's a long arm that you quilt on. So people think, you know, back in the day, people used to sew by hand quilting. It's no longer like that.
Gotcha.
It's on a machine. It's a big machine.
You never answered my question.
I'm sorry.
What's your prize? What are you most
I like
impressed
to
by?
quilt.
A quilt? Okay,
Yeah,
great.
I like to quilt.
Awesome. And what about crochet? Do you guys do crochet over there?
No. I crochet, but no,
not
at the store.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, that is awesome. Again, Louisiana Shop Hop is taking place here in Morgan City, as well as other stores throughout parts of Louisiana. And it's going to be from July 27th through August 5th. Again, this has been going on for quite some time, that you said that it's been going on for a while. Having it here, I'm sure it has to do something for our economy. But also, what about the networking with other quilters? Do we have, and I remember there was a quilt guild, if not maybe 1 or 2. Are you familiar with those quilt guilds, and are they still around?
I'm not sure if the quilt guild is still around. They had one in Berwick. I do think they have one in Patterson, but I'm not sure of the name.
Okay.
We're not involved in the guilds.
Okay.
But we just give classes, you know, at the shop.
Right.
But there's no guilds.
Is there a bigger population of quilters than I think I know?
Yes.
There is?
There is, yes.
Awesome.
So we have people that come from Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, Texas. I mean, We have customers in California.
Come on.
Yeah, they're just from worldwide, you know, I mean, everywhere.
Well, I love to hear it. Let us
Yes.
know where we can find out more information about the Louisiana Shop Hop. Do you have a social media page where we can follow?
So Facebook has a Louisiana Shop Hop. You can go look it up. And also, Quarter Many Colors has a Facebook page, Quarter Many Colors.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, thank you as well to Miss Leslie, yourself, Miss Tracy. We really appreciate you guys coming in and giving us more information about this. Quilt of Many Colors. Again, you can check them out doing the Louisiana Shop Hop. You can go anytime and check out more information. You can buy the passport that will get you into a grand prize drawing as well as some other drawings. And it sounds great. I love the one, the second place prize to me sounds great, just to go on a retreat, right? Just to get away, you know, be nice. Well, thank you again. Yes, one more thing. Yes.
One more thing. If local restaurants and businesses want to bring in their brochures to say where they at, located or whatever, feel free to do so, because that way we don't have to say, hey, try this place, please.
That's
Just come on.
great. I love that. Love the networking. Sounds good. Keep that money flowing right through St. Mary Parish. We'll see you guys next time. Come on back. Welcome back to the Voice of the Coast. I am your host, Danica Long. With me, we have Brian Head, who is the head of Recreation District 3. He's the chairperson of that organization. And we're here to talk about Cajun activities, special activities, which is kind of propped up, and it looks like it's gaining momentum. And although the name may indicate that it's for a little more seasoned residents and individuals, but it's actually open to the public of any age at this moment. Kind of tell us how this whole idea came up to create a special activity center at the Bayou Vista Recreation building.
Well, our citizens, our community pays a millage, which is taxes that come in to support the community center. And in the past, the center was often used as a rental venue for weddings and those type of things. But it was determined that we wanted to open it up more for the community, since their taxes are paying for this facility, and make it available to them for all different ages and all different types of activities for the community.
And since then, you have hired an activities director. Her name is Callie, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. And what are some of the activities that you guys are going to be offering at the center?
Okay, we hired Miss Callie, and she's come in and she's doing a great job. She began with the Asian Cajun group, which is our senior group, and she's offering them all type of board games, card games, Uno, Bouray, Sequence. She's offering them a pickleball, bingo, indoor fishing, cornhole, all of these types of activities for them to come and enjoy on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Now, a couple of those activities I know can get very competitive. You mentioned
Very
cornhole.
spicy, yes.
You talked about Uno, and yes, very spicy when it comes to some of those games. But I know you're kind of just getting started. And actually, you and we actually first met because you are a pickleball enthusiast.
Yes.
So you're offering pickleball. But I know we're talking about our aging population, but you're also offering this to teenagers to come out and also partake in these events.
Exactly right. On Thursdays in the morning from 9 to noon is an advanced group of pickleballers that are meeting and playing. Then from 12:30 to 3:30 in the afternoon, we have beginners that are coming in, and we're offering free lessons to them. Ms. Callie has given those free lessons, and then there are courts available for them to try out the sport on. And some of our players come in and mix with them and help them with their skills to get better at what they're doing.
And while this is for the community, is there a fee to participate?
No fees at all. Everything
it's
is free
free.
to the public. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 9 to 3. Right now, it's the summertime, so kids are able to participate. But is it going to remain the same, the time, because this is not just a summertime event. This is going to be something that you want to occur ongoing.
Yes. Currently, the times are going to remain the same. We've been contacted by a pickleball group that asked about some night sessions, and we're considering that.
Okay.
So we are open to adjusting times if we need to, but currently the times are going to stay the same.
Right. Now, I mentioned it can be very competitive when it comes to pickleball.
Yes.
Of course, Berwick has their pickleball court, which is open to the public out in the, I think underneath the bridge or in that area. And there's also pickleball that occurs at the Civic Center.
Right.
Do you believe that maybe there will be, even though it's for play, will there be competitions, you think, that will occur between the two areas, Bayou Vista and Berwick?
Most definitely. And it's a lot of competition that goes on between the players. And they also just redid the courts behind on 4th Street in Berwick. And it used to be 4 tennis courts there. Now they've turned it into 2 tennis courts and 6 pickleball courts. So there's a lot more competition going on than you're aware of at the moment.
Oh, you're right. I didn't know it was quite so fierce.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, definitely.
But with this, I mean, I'm sure, you know, trying to keep the center utilized, but also this is healthy. This is a healthy way of kind of keeping that body going, keep the muscle and the heart pumping and all. We're going to take a short break, but we'll be right back to talk more about that, because 6 pickleball courts, that is quite a lot. You're right, did not know it was that extensive, but we'll talk more about other things that are being offered at the center in Bayou Vista. So come on back right here on The Voice of the Coast. Welcome back to the Voice of the Coast. Again, my guest is Brian Head, who is the chair of Recreation District 3 in Bayou Vista. Now, we've talked about pickleball. Again, it's quite fierce, but there's also other activities. Of course, we heard about card playing games, but you have some really good activities I think the public needs to know about, which is coming up.
Yes. We opened the gym for free play for the kids in our area that like to play basketball. They're welcome to come in at certain times and enjoy the gym. We also have a light exercise class that's going to be coming up. And we have someone coming in that's going to start it, and then we have someone to take it over. But weekly we'll be offering light exercises for the ladies and the older men in our community. Okay. We also have coming up in the near future, it's called RAD, and it's a self-defense course for ladies. It's going to be 3 nights, and we have a lady that was with the Sheriff's Department in Lafourche Parish coming in. She's going to be teaching this class, so if anyone's interested, by all means call us, and we're going to set this class up for the ladies. And while we're on the subject, I'll just share this with you. We've opened up the gym to Fairview Treatment Center next door. Their guides are coming in on Tuesday and Wednesday to enjoy the activities that's going on. And we also opened it up to the Clare House for the ladies with their children. Good. And they're coming in on Tuesdays to enjoy the activities. So we're just really trying to involve everyone in the community and give them an opportunity to be active.
Right, I love that. I love the fact that it's being utilized, and not just for rentals. Yes. And you had the right idea that you're paying your tax money, so why not, get some really good use out of it. If you would like to participate, they could give you guys a call. Can you give us that number?
Yes, the number is 985-395-6552.
And you don't have to live in Bayou Vista in order to participate.
It's open to all of our area. You're welcome to come and be with us.
So we know Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but what happens on Mondays and Fridays?
On Mondays and Fridays, we don't have those activities normally because on Friday is a day that most people want to begin setting up for a wedding on Saturday.
True. Yeah.
And then, of course, our crews come in on Monday to clean up after weddings on Sunday or those type of things.
Okay, sounds good. So that's a very good schedule. And this is not just for the summer. It'll continue as long as folks start to use the facility, excuse me.
Yes, that's correct.
Now, this is something pretty interesting. You joined as a board member at late 2021, and by January 2022, you were the chair.
Yes, exactly right. I came in thinking I was going to support this board, and they had an election of officers in January, and don't you know, my name came up and they voted me in. I started to veto them, but I didn't.
Right.
But it's been great, and we're trying to work together and do our very best that we can for the community to promote this facility.
Now, because Bayou Vista, from what I understand, you guys have really been known for the spray park. How's the spray park facility?
Spray park is doing wonderful. It will be open until July the 29th, and then it'll be closing because the kids are going back to school. But the kids have really been enjoying it for the summertime.
Yes, and of course, while the summer is still there, get those kids outside. Get outside. We're able to be outside. I remember being an outside kid. Was never
Yes.
really inside. So I love the idea that you keep this open Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Really good time from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and light exercise. I know we want to keep that heart pumping, and you got all these activities. So give them a call if you would like to, schedule for the RAG, which is the self-defense classes, which is coming up. That is 985-395-6552. Again, 395-6552.
Yes.
Anything else you'd like to throw out at us? That's
And
coming
I
up?
just wanted to say they don't have to have a paddle or any equipment. We have it available for them. So just come and enjoy yourself, and let's not forget that we have Noah's Park with the putt-putt golf and the splash pad there.
Awesome. Thank you so very much. See you guys next time. Take care.